This is called a half-moon hoe. It's basically for weeding, not for hoeing your potatoes. I have this white ash. You can see there's some straight grain, pretty straight grain. There we go. And hiding inside of that blank is a handle. All right, the next part's probably gonna take a while, so I'm gonna speed that up. And I'll check back in when we're fitting the socket to the handle. All right, I have kind of a slender spot right here, then gradually tapers to a pretty consistent beam. I wanted to keep this fairly strong to resist bending, but at the end a little thinner for grip and just it feels nicer in the hand. Everything is handmade, so this has a little bend in it, this has a little bend in it, and that's cool as long as everything is hand fit. I have this hand fit one way. If this gets hammered on in the right orientation, it'll be true. But if it's off, it will not be. So I need to figure out where I did it before. I think it was right about there. All right, I think that's it. All right, there are definitely a few ways to get this on. I think I'm just gonna try a few taps. That seems to be on there. Let's see if there's any more play. I think that's it. All right, I'm gonna pin this. To do that, I'm gonna drill a 9/64 hole through everything at once. This metal was ridiculously hard to cut with a hacksaw. We'll find out how compliant it is drilling. I don't think there's any question this metal is pretty dang tough, and it's definitely been hardened. Now I'd like to pound it on this side, but I don't know. Oh yeah, all right. Perfect. I have Birchwood Casey True Oil, the gunstock finish, kind of like a Danish oil. Boiled linseed oil works good too, but I'm just gonna use what I got. And yeah, should do fine. This stuff's getting a bit old anyway, so it wouldn't hurt to use it up on something that's not furniture. There we go. I'll come back and do this a few more times. So here you go. A hand-forged half-moon hoe with a handmade ash handle. The tree, felled and milled from the home 40 where I grew up. The handle has some lovely straight grain, which will provide more than enough strength for this type of tool. And the end has a gradual taper that is both comfortable and pleasing to look at. And wow, there is no question that the strength and beauty of a hand-forged tool is beyond anything a factory can produce. Now let's go test it out. Okay, after using it for a bit, it seems to excel at slicing, not chopping. With the top of the handle held near my shoulder, I use my other hand to guide it and just kind of can slice underneath stuff and pop it out just like that. It's used at a higher angle than a regular hoe, which would kind of be like this. But the slicing motion seems to work really well. So I hold it, here's the skinny part, here's the fat part, right about there. And I use my offhand to kind of slice. So we'll get that out of there. And you can slide under stuff too, which is kind of nice. So right around that hose, no problem. And there we go. Not too bad. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and till next time.